This is Jonathan Adler, the U.S. Nationalist Report and the California Info Report. I'm back online. I'm observing these workers setting up tents on the Grand Park property. This is city property, and they're all speaking Spanish, and they're apparently all Latinos. So this is again unacceptable, using our tax money to pay for all Latino workforce, discriminating against black and white U.S. citizens. I'm going to talk to these guys a little bit. Should be going. So stage something. So this company says Stage FH. I'm sure they're overcharging for their services. And all these workers are Latino, speaking Spanish. Well, we're in the United States, not Tijuana. So as you can see, we got about says Stage FH. We got 4 or 6 guys here, all Latino. No white or black workers getting paid with our tax money without our permission. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Huh? Scaffolding? It's for another event? Yeah. Okay, that guy speaks English, but they all seem to have to know Spanish too, which is against our culture. So I'm sure it's costing taxpayers a lot of money, probably a lot more than it's worth. Contractors probably getting rich off all the sketchy workers. That's what happens when we don't act as a watchdog over the government. Servants, not officials. Okay, so there you go, guys. Government property. Contractor getting paid with our tax money, only employing Spanish-speaking Latinos. Probably a few illegals there in the mix. Either way, it's illegal. Discrimination, and I'm sure they're overcharging like most of these contractors. As you can see, this is in the Grand Park, city property, paid for with city money, in front of City Hall. So it just never ends, guys. This is why we have to wake up. We need some oversight. Government is not accountable. They're stealing a lot of our tax money. We got record homeless Americans here. Americans need to come first. No money should go to foreigners until all Americans are taken care of and get a fair shake. It's gone way too far. I don't know if you can hear these guys, but they're all speaking Spanish. So their native language, so that also deprives Hispanics that are born here of work. If you listen to these guys, it's all Spanish. Maybe you can hear them. When's this going to be done? Stage FH? Where's Stage FH? Where's Stage FH?
City Industry.
Oh, City of Industry? Okay. Are you guys hiring? I need some work. I'm a homeless guy. I need some work. You guys hiring, man? Huh? You don't think so? Okay. Have a nice day, buddy. How much they pay you guys? How much you guys get paid? Peanuts? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Top secret, right? Okay, I get it. So you guys making fun of my question, but I don't think funny. I'm sure it's not bad money. Okay, so I'm going to take a look around some more. As you can, hostile. They don't want to entertain the idea of offering me any kind of work, but they always got jobs for their Latino buddies. So as you can see, very racist. So that's just reality, folks. Wish it wasn't that way, but I'll have to report on facts, not how we wish things would be. But we can make improvements. I might go up to the middle of the park again. Maybe I'll go back to the Columbus statue. And I'll try talking to some more of the government servants. Can find any. Probably all left early. See, you can see these guys right in front of City Hall here, disrespecting our laws. You can see how the city disrespects our laws, but I'll give you a $200 chicken for jaywalking. Guys, I'm with U.S. Support. Are you guys tourists? Are you guys tourists? Where are you guys from? Argentina? All right, have a nice visit. So I'd rather get American opinion. So I was going to ask them what they thought about the all Latino workforce. Only hiring Spanish speakers on our taxpayers' dime. But that's the problem with the Hollywood mentality. People are trained to only think about how wonderful millionaires and billionaires are, and they're not paying attention to regular people that need work and how this is impacting our lives. Yeah, they cheat so many of us out of work. These young ladies working here, they don't understand because it's probably their first job. I know the score because I'm a middle-aged man. I know what's going on. So I am also trying to help our younger people. It's good to see a few of them getting work, but obviously they got to hire some for parents' sake. Looks like jurors over there, interesting. They're all minorities. Actually, I should say majority because Asians are the majority. Which, Ni hao ma. So I'm just testing how many of these people are from China that want to take us over. So the guy just spit it in front of me. He doesn't like Americans, I guess. But I guess he's getting the government money. Trying to find a white guy with a job here. Did see one, but he was pretty hostile. Young guy. I guess they'll hire a few token whites. They're young. So we got thousands of guys getting out of college that need work. There's another guy, homeless, not getting any help. All fun and games until the shit hits the fan. All fun and games for these people until they're out in the street. So I'm proceeding up to the middle of the park. I might get a coffee. Maybe I'll check out our statues, see if they tore down any more statues. Let's hope they don't desecrate this park anymore. But I do welcome patriots and even undecided, so we can convert you to the sensible way, to my channels called the U.S. Nationalist Report and the California Info Warrior Report. And my Facebook group is called Info Warriors California. We're supporters of the Info War and I support a lot of what Alex Jones says in his show. Doesn't mean I agree with everything, but he mainly says good stuff. And I've studied this a long time, even before people heard Alex Jones, so I know a lot of what he says is pretty accurate. I mean, there are parts where I don't agree, but a lot of it I agree with. So I think they got a coffee shop up in the next park area. I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, it's shocking the number of, the tourists is fine, but it's interesting that I don't see tourists from other parts of the United States. I guess we're all going bankrupt for all the foreigners is why, especially the Asians, seem to have most of the money now. So here we have the Civic Center and Park metro station. They have a pretty large metro here. You can see here, it's a pretty big map here. And City Hall again. This guy looks like a cop. Give me a dirty look. I don't like the taxpayers. So, unfortunately, a lot of law enforcement these days is protecting the criminals and not the law-abiding moral citizens. It's something we need to correct pretty soon. Saw that creep just start spitting near me. So I walked away because he's a typical thug type. Looks like a thug. And then we got our illegal vendors over here. So I'm gonna head over this way. A U.S. report. I'm reporting on the statue.
Okay.
They tore down the statue.
What?
You work for the city, right? The county? They tore the Columbus statue down. Why do they do that? Yeah, Columbus statue. Why do they tear it down? What do you do for the county? What's your job, sir? Why don't you want to talk to me? I'm a taxpayer. Adios, amigo. Are you documented? Okay, have a nice day. U.S. report. Why do they tear a statue down? You understand English? Ni hao ma? All right, so interesting. You can't find a worker here that's actually from the United States. Pretty interesting, guys. Very weird. But they have to understand we are in the United States. These people are subject to U.S. laws. They can't continue to defy our laws with impunity. We need to hold a lot of these people accountable. There's one of our cats here, homeless cat. I helped with some food the other day. Here's George Washington, father of our country, first president. Some more cats. Got some nice cats here. So here's George Washington. Glad to see he's still here. That they haven't torn him down yet. Thank you, Mr. Washington, for all you did to create this sovereign nation and protect us from the globalists. We thank you for crafting our laws and our Bill of Rights so we know how to defeat the globalists. We just got to get active and do the right thing. So I'm glad to see you're still here. They haven't torn you down yet. So I'm here with George Washington, founder of our nation, and I'm pleased to report he's still here. They haven't torn him down yet. It's good news, guys. U.S. report. Do you know about this guy? Do you know about this man? Huh? Do you know who George Washington is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay.
Where are you from?
Chinese.
China?
China.
你好吗?
你好啊，对，OK。
Nice to meet you, sir.
对，我不会说英语。
Are you tourist here? You from Beijing? Are you from Beijing?
OK，是的。
Okay, no English? All right, have a nice visit.
I need to.
Okay, have a good visit, sir. All right, so that was a tourist. Want to find out if you knew who George Washington is. He didn't know, so that's an issue, guys, because when we let thousands of illegals in, or even immigrants that have no concept of our history, we don't really want them staying here, guys. Tourists is okay, but not permanent. And remember, there's over 1 billion, so we need to start cracking down, guys. It's getting way out of control here. Guy had no clue who George Washington is. But they all know who Chairman Mao is. We don't want a Chairman Mao statue here. I'm gonna grab some water, guys. See if I can find these cats over here. So there's a bunch of cats living here. Okay, we got some workers coming out. Hey, U.S. report. Why do they tear the statue down? You work for the government? Why do they tear the statue down, ma'am? U.S. report. Any comment? You work for the city here? County? Okay, big rush to go home. Maybe do drugs or something. I don't know. But they don't care that they tore our statue now. Using our tax money. Not too professional. So we're starting to see some workers come out of the government office. I think it's a county building. Did you hear about the statue, sir? They tore down Christopher Columbus statue. How do you feel about that? Okay. U.S. report, can you tell me why they tore the statue down? Why did they tear Christopher Columbus statue down? What do you do for the city, sir? Who do you work for? County? Okay. U.S. report, you work for the county, sir? Why'd they tear the Christopher Columbus statue down? You work for the county? You work for the county here? No? Government? Oh, okay. Have a nice day. Okay, so as long as he's not living off our tax money, that's good. Here we got some more workers over here. Let me check, see where they're from. Maybe it'll be a miracle and we'll see a black or a white worker. I'm hoping for a miracle, but I'm not too optimistic. So here we have 500 Temple Street. It says Kenneth Hahn, Hall of Administration. I guess that's a county building. County building here. U.S. report, sir. You work for the county? City. Why did they tear the Columbus statue down, sir? Why did they tear down our statue? You tore down Christopher Columbus. What do you do for the city, sir? What's your job? Enjoy the tax money. I appreciate your respectful attitude. Not. All right, so let me take a look at what's going on with the workers over here. Okay, so as you can see, Asian, another Asian. U.S. report, sir. Why did they tear the statue down? I'm a reporter. Can you tell me why you tore Christopher Columbus statue down? Why won't you give me a reply? You don't like Americans? Okay. Why did they tear the statue down, guys? Christopher Columbus.
Which statue?
You guys tore the Christopher Columbus statue down. It's over here. The city did. Not you, but the city. Do you know why they did that?
Yeah.
I'm a reporter. What's that?
Yeah, talk to them.
All right, thanks. Have a nice evening. All right, so I'm trying to find out why they tore the statue down. Maybe get some answers here. Public servants not being too helpful. But that really bothers me that they steal our money to tear down a major cultural icon. That costs money too. And I'm sure they employed some illegals, not Americans, to tear it down like most of these people. I'll get some more workers here. Let me see where these guys are from. I'm hoping for a miracle that we might find a kid that needs a job and maybe they let him work on one of these crews. Maybe a poor white kid from Chicago that needs work. Let's see if they did the right thing. Let me check it out here, guys. So looks like these two are looks like the Latino. So much for hoping. Very racist. No black or white workers. Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Sorry?
Buenas noches. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're just uninstalling the sculpture that was here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're tearing down the sculpture?
yeah, just breaking it down.
All right. Hablo español?
Okay.
Sí? Yeah. Enjoy the tax money. So as you can see, they always know Spanish, and they don't hire black and white U.S. citizens. So you can see the reality here, folks. We're losing a lot of work just because we're not Latino and don't speak Spanish. It's our tax money, guys. Not good. It's not legal. Not moral. You work for the city? Okay, so still got some daylight here.
Yeah, this would be nice.
So we had the statue over here. But it's interesting, I see all these tourists, and they're always from Asia or India. Like, where's the tourists from the U.S. and European countries? It's kind of disturbing. Okay, now over here, this is where the Columbus statue was, and they tore it down. Pretty sad. That's a big attack on our culture by the globalists. They're tearing down statues of countries all over the world to eradicate the unique cultures of all sovereign countries. That's the globalist agenda, folks, that we want to be cognizant of. See what this is. This is kind of something about flowers. Okay, so that looks okay. No issues with that. Flowers are okay. So here we have the park here. It's like another government building here. Very peaceful, but there is a kind of violence here because they're obliterating our culture and they're using up billions of our tax money and wasting it. So that's kind of economic violence against the American people. We have to crack down on that. Okay, so I guess they all come out at like 4:30 or 5. Probably see like hordes of them run out. I'm a self-employed photographer, so I got to work a lot of hours to get the job done, and I can't just leave in an arbitrary time. Nice park here. Interesting though, I don't see too many people here. Like, I think there's a lot less people that actually work here. Probably running out of other people's money. That happens. And they got all the flags at half-mast, but none of them seem to know why. Seems like that's something they should know. If I was working for the government, I would definitely know why they got all the flags at half-mast. And here again, we have the City Hall, depicted in many movies and TV. And we see the Illuminati pyramid on the top. Five windows. And I'm sure that it has some occult significance, but I'm not an expert on that. But probably some type of occult symbolism there. Definitely see a lot of these pyramids. So I think I'm going to sign off and have a coffee break. I may get back online later tonight, do some more reporting. This is Jonathan Adler for the U.S. Nationalist Report. Thanks again for watching.